eating crab legs. How would you feel if somebody cracked your legs open and ate your insides?
And I bet it smells like Red Lobster too.
I'ma be honest. Can we stop calling women bitches? Cause a bitch is a female dog and dogs are loyal. These hoes ain't.
Now, if you was thinking what I was thinking, we friends now.
About Thailand.
Lady boys.
This guy didn't even stutter. Straight in. Woman Jew.
The same.
How long have you been here?
2 months.
How many lady boys have you been with?
Only 8.
No roster, no hoes. Just me in bed, twirling my bush and starting fights with strangers online.
But don't worry. Soon she'll find something constructive to do.
But if you wanna come, give my brother some. Yeah. Bend over, come ride me like your rover.
I love when a bitch is like, hey, this is where we're going, this is what we're doing, this is what time you need to be ready, this is what time we're leaving, this is where we're going, this is who's gonna be there. Like, I love you.
I can't stand a motherfucker that wants a pat on the back for regular ass shit. Talking about, oh, I pay all my bills. I will hope so, bitch. I would hate for you to be homeless. Oh, I take care of my kids. I will hope so, bitch. I would hate for CPS to get involved. Them kids didn't ask to be here, and nobody told you to lay down with that bum-ass motherfucker. You want a cookie for washing your ass, too? Jesus.
Hey, wait. I think she's talking to the independent women out there. Am I wrong?
You could be with your boyfriend currently, and I waved a magic wand and I said you can make $1 million a year and never do porn again. Would you?
No.
What? Are you making more than that a year, Molly?
Not yet.
Oh, well then, I mean, aren't you doing that? That's your profession, so I assume you're doing that to make money, correct?
Yeah, 100%. Well, also,
but Charlie just has a magical wand. You can make $1 million a year. You don't have to do, the adult content.
Well, the thing is, I wouldn't have to do it. That would be great, but I would still want to do it. I mean, personally, like, I'm an exhibitionist. I love putting my sexual self out there for other people to see, for other people to, touch themselves to, have fun with.
Can I ask you a question? Since you're about presenting yourself to the world, do you have a good relationship with your father?
Okay, here we go.
No, I don't talk to him.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Guys, this is the worst of the worst, so don't feel too discouraged, but I would encourage trying to assess whether or not the dad's in her life, because that seems to be a reoccurring theme, especially on this podcast. It's when they're super deranged, it's because they always ask them, do you have a dad? And they always don't. So maybe it's something we should focus in on.
Think about my bulge.
It's kind of small, but you got something there, but it's kind of small.
You know what they call me?
No.
They call me the shrimper, babe.
Bitch.
Baby, F-A. Baby, F-A.
Put the baffle back in so I don't annoy my neighbours. Is that you, God?
Yo, bro, please. Just 5 minutes, bro.
I'm sorry, man. I don't got time.
Just 10 minutes of your time.
I wish. I can't, bro.
20 minutes of your time.
I don't have any time, bro.
One day. You haven't been out with the guys for 1 day, bro.
All right, maybe just one. I miss you.
Yeah, cherish the days you got with your boys, fellas. You never know when it's all going to come to a close. Damn, guys, when I was a kid, we used to go to Lake Berryessa. I had wakeboard boat, blown big block, jet boat, all sorts of shit going on. And I had a girlfriend that could back up the lifted truck. You could barely see the trailer at all. Yep, it was good. It was nice.
ITBOY, BBNO $sign. That's me. That's right. That's me. Got the mojo deals, we been trapping like the 80s. She said the nigga so got the cash out.
I don't like to dance, come on, do the cha-cha. Shorty Spanish, so she like to call me Papa. True fact, everything I do, they call me Flocka. All they do is copy me, I call them vodka. She keep worried about my hoes, I had to rock her. I had to keep off the list, I'm playing soccer. Why you acting Jamaican? You not even the roster. You really...
Hey guys, if you're looking for the wildest police videos YouTube has to offer, you gotta pay us a visit over here at FreezePOV. Oh, cool.
I'm Catalina. I'm reporting live from Bondi Beach, which happens to be the cougar capital of the world. Our catchphrase is, if you come down under, so will we.
Hey, we know we got some Aussie brothers out there. I gotta know, are you got the best cougars in the world or what? Because this looks like something all right.
Hey, hold on. Look at this, dog. What were you saying? Isn't that freak nasty? Hey, I wonder if it'll fit in the showroom. We're going to put it in the showroom if it'll fit.
I really want to get one of these lifts on this truck. I'm going to get this thing, I swear. Watch.
Because of their muscular body, scientific research has shown that a silverback gorilla is stronger than 20 adult humans combined.
Oh my
They are able to lift up 10 times their body weight, and it is estimated that a gorilla could bench press 4,000 pounds. A gorilla's punch has a force of...
I don't know what y'all thinking, man. I don't know what y'all...
These are the real reasons gorillas are much stronger than humans.
I bet.
To research, they could bench press more than 5,000 pounds. The bodies of these gorillas consist mainly of muscles, and their body fat can be as low.
Just got married, right? Just today, like 4 hours ago. Okay, and do you guys know each other's body count? Yes. No. Okay. Body count, no. That's irrelevant. Is it? Yes, past is the past. Like, this is my future. Are you willing to admit it right now?
9.
9?
Damn, this dude was shook off a 9. Sometimes I think 1's too much, but he's lucky it wasn't 900 these days.
How to say, the fuck is that? In Chinese. 啥玩意儿? 啥玩意儿? 什么鬼玩意儿?
Hey, what's going on here? What are you doing? Kookaburra fight. Now stop it. You guys need to make up. You be friends now. Okay, that's a lot better. Now you go over there. You come with me. Crikey. Day's work involves putting out fires, stopping fights, playing with the gators, crocodiles, koalas, kangaroos. Oh, come on, bike.
Man, Steve Irwin was such a great, kind soul. You could tell he really loved the world. It was an amazing adventure for him. just remember, guys, it costs you nothing to be kind and just easy going through life, you know? So, take a chapter out of Steve Irwin's book. Enjoy something.
How do you say 102 eggs in Spanish?
Why do you want me to say that in public?
How do you say it?
Siento los huevos.
Oh, say it again.
All right, y'all, let's see what I got for you today. You know, I want to talk about success a little bit here. You know, they say it's lonely at the top when you're successful, and it's quite an interesting thing that happens, you know? You kind of typically go from the middle class and sort of like, you know, friends that are not very constructive, that don't really do anything with themselves that's really worth it, to becoming an individual that only wants to do, you know, constructive, successful things. And it really separates you from your friends and from your old life. You know, what happens is as you get successful, you have what I call success guilt, and you feel like you want to save your friends. You feel like you have a relationship with them that you think that they want it as bad as you, or they always said that they did. But it seems nowadays that adults just want to run from responsibility, and they don't want to face anything. And, well, you know, as you deal with the success guilt a little bit, you'll try to save a few of your friends, and over the course of time, you'll realize that they just like simply don't want it. Or, you know, for me, it just gets simple. It's like, if I'm trying to get 10 mil, if I continue to deal with people that have to follow around and you know, discuss like no-showing and different things like that, then it's just taking too much of my time. They just don't get it. I'm not really interested in explaining things to grown adults anymore. Like, they totally get it. You know, when people don't show up, or there's some elephant in the room and they don't want to address it, and I have to bring it up first, it's just like, it makes me feel like, you know, I don't have someone to rely on. Like, they're less of a man. Like, they're trying to avoid the situation, essentially. And well, I have one mission, you know, and that's to make this shit happen in my life. So you will have to let some of these people go. You'll realize that if I continue to deal with this behavior, it's not even worth trying to understand why they do this. It's just this sort of behavior doesn't work for me and the sort of success that I'm trying to generate. And you're going to have to let them go. You know, many, many times you're going to realize that you're better off on your own, that seeking out assistance, seeking out an individual to tell you what you should do next or help you solve a problem is actually a bigger waste of your time than just relying on yourself. And it'll happen over and over. And you'll begin to see that their behaviors and their habits and the things that they decide to do with their time are a complete waste. And if you point it out to them, they'd rather kick and scream. You know, it's impossible to get to the top if you got to take everyone with you and their baggage, you know? If they can't carry themselves, it's a huge sign. But the biggest problem is that 90% of the population or more have no interest in being successful. They count themselves out before they even start. They have 2 problems for every solution that I offer, and all I can do is remove myself from the situation. I'm not here to convince them otherwise. I got to get somewhere myself. I got to get this 10 mil. If you're not going toward 10 mil, if you don't have the habits and behaviors, if you'd rather hang out with your family, if there's all these other things going through your head. And that's a big one I hear all the time. I don't want to move from my hometown because I want to hang out with my family. And we're talking like mom and dad. It's like, okay, well, you got no retirement, no down payment for a house. You got nothing going for yourself. So wouldn't mom and dad be a lot prouder if you came back in 10 years and you were a fucking man? But the whole thing's confusing to me, and I stopped trying to understand the lower 90% of the population. I'm in the top, 10 or 5% of the population. I'm not turning back. I'm not trying to learn their lessons on why I should take steps backwards. I'm going forwards. And if you're coming with me, it's good. But, I'm toward the end of my success guilt phase. And while I'm highly interested in meeting individuals that think like me, perform like me, take on responsibility like me, and I'm not really interested in grown men that just can't seem to get anything right on their own. They just fumble everything, and it's like, if they only fumble everything because they just don't give a fuck, because they're not applying themselves in any way, it's quite distasteful, to be honest. All right, guys, always appreciate y'all tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we're gonna see you on the next one.